I have already reviewed many different meta-universes on my channel. However, now this industry is developing very actively. New projects appear regularly, many of which are trying to bring something unique to the established concept of meta-universes. And in my new video, I tell you just about one of these projects. It's Virtual Tourist. The essence of the project is creating a completely new industry of the virtual tourism. The reason for this was the recent pandemic. Then many countries closed their borders. The real tourism industry practically collapsed. The flow of tourists around the world has decreased by almost 90% and will not recover soon. And as an alternative, the Virtual Tourist team offers its own concept of virtual tourism. Its essence is in the fact that using virtual reality technology to recreate in the meta-universe many popular tourist attractions, such as the Eiffel Tower or the Egyptian pyramids, which users can visit. In addition, the concept of virtual tourism will be able to appeal to people who, even before the pandemic, they are not particularly able to travel, such as people with disabilities or the elderly. Also, the Virtual Tourist project will be of interest to environmentalists, because virtual tourism in the meta-universe does not require burning fuel and spoiling the atmosphere. But at the same time, according to the assurance of the team, the experience of virtual travel will not be inferior to real ones. All objects in the Virtual Tourist meta-universe will be created and detailed in realistic 3D format and will be complemented by authentic soundtrack to ensure the greatest possible immersion in the meta-universe. Of course, everything will work completely legally. The project team plans to cooperate with regional authorities in order to enlist their help in transferring real objects into the world of the meta-universe. And since the team is in Turkey, the first facility opened for visits by virtual tourists will be the Hagia Sophia, located in Istanbul. Moreover, this should happen quite soon. The beta version of the Virtual Tourist meta-universe is planned to be launched already during this year. In addition, the team has launched their internal token right now, because it's obvious that I and you are primarily interested in this project with its tokens. They are called VT. These tokens have been minted on the BNB Smart Chain blockchain. Their issue is limited to 800 million pieces. The initial distribution is follows: 4% for marketing, 8% for development, 10% for liquidity and partnership, 6% for reserves, a whopping 61% for community development and grants, and a total of 11% for 2 rounds of sales. At the moment, all sales from Virtual Tourist have already been completed. VT tokens with an initial capitalization of $127,000 were added to the listing at once of 2 large centralized exchanges, Bitchi and Bitget. After the sales, their price has already given more than 10 times, but now it has rolled back and allows you to purchase tokens at a more or less favorable price. And now the capitalization of VT does not exceed $3 million, so, as it seems to me, they have a potential for growth. However, if you are interested in investments at an early stage, I advise you to look at NFT from the Virtual Tourist project. To use the meta-universe, each user will need an avatar, each of which will be associated with an NFT token. On the one hand, these NFT avatars will open access to visiting the meta-universe and earning VT tokens inside it, and on the other hand, they can be freely traded on marketplaces for profit. The emission of NFTs is limited, so if the Virtual Tourist project achieves great popularity, their non-fungible tokens will have a rather high price. At the moment, I have not been able to find accurate information about the sale of NFTs. According to the roadmap, the first sale will take place in the second quarter of this year. If you want to be the first to know about it, I advise you to subscribe to the virtual tourist social networks. I will leave links to them in the description under the video. But I certainly do not encourage you to invest. An investment in cryptocurrencies or NFTs is always a big risk. Therefore, you should do your own research before making an investment.